What's up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Ida from Onboost TV. I'm here with Anthony from Dahtone Racing in Smithfield in New South Wales. Anthony, tell me, how did your passion for cars start?
From family.
Family?
Yeah, my uncles have been working on cars before I was born. They've had workshops, panel beaters, painters. One was a mechanic, and that's basically it, growing up around it.
Yeah? So that's a family business. You started off small and then you sort of branched out your performance yourself?
Yeah, so I started working with my uncle who was a mechanic, did my trade with him, and then decided everyday maintenance, servicing wasn't my thing. Wanted to do the custom stuff and, you know, build cool cars for people.
So you want a bit of a challenge instead of just general service. It's you do your own thing.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
That's all right. So how long has Dahtone Racing been going on?
This is our 10th year this year.
So 10-year anniversary?
10-year anniversary this year, yeah.
To the day?
No, it was May. May, 2008.
And for all these years, how have they been? Ups and downs?
Oh, starting a business from scratch is always hard.
Yeah.
You know, first probably 3-4 years was tough. Now it's really starting to take off, I guess you could say. And
I know you had a new an old shop up the road. This is a new shop now. Compared to, how do you find it in the new shop compared to the other one? If people seen it before,
it's chalk and cheese.
Yeah.
This shop is 640 square meters. The other one was 180. So we outgrew that in probably 12 months.
Okay.
Then got another factory next door. So 2 factories, one for storage, one for working on cars. And then this came up and we just couldn't say no, basically. Weren't intending on moving or anything like that, but it's just the opportunity was there and makes working a lot easier, a lot more organised. You know, everything sort of flows.
So the premises is easier to work in. There's more of a space, more of a storage area.
Yeah, definitely.
So tell me about the shop. What do you have here? What kind of rooms do you have here?
So we've got obviously our bays here, our work bays, 4 hoists, a fabrication room, so all our cutting, welding, grinding, everything stays in that room. Keeps everything clean on the main workshop floor. We've got an engine room to keep all the garbage out away from open engines. And then around the back we've got our storage and back section for dead cars, which you know, are waiting for things.
And the floor's clean, you can eat off it, that's how clean it is.
Yeah, it's important to me. It's important to make.
Cleanliness is important.
Of course. You know, I want, we work on clean cars, so we want the shop to be clean.
So presentation to you is probably important.
100%.
100%.
Anyone that knows our shop and from our previous 2 shops before know that we set them up nice and clean, and we've got a certain look to the way we want our shops to look to give that impression to our customers that you want to bring your car here.
So your name means a lot to you?
Definitely, 100%. Our reputation is pretty much number 1 to us, a reputation to build quality. It's not about deadlines, it's not about just half jobs. Everything's got to be 150% what these kind of cars deserve. Because to us, the GTRs are king.
Yeah, exactly.
So we just want them to be built the way they deserve to be built, regardless of, like I said, deadlines, and we're not interested in deadlines.
Yeah.
If you want to build a car in 2 weeks, we're not the shop for you.
Yes.
If you want to build a car next level, perfect, then that's when you come and see us.
So no corners cut?
Definitely not.
Definitely not. No, that's good, that's good. So tell me, how important is family to you?
Family is number 1. The shop is great, business is great, cars are great, but to me, family is number 1. It's a family business. My wife works here, the kids work here. It started working with family as well, like I said before. So family is number 1 to me. It's very important.
So without family, pretty much this shop would be nothing.
Yeah, I couldn't do we couldn't do this without my family.
Yeah.
You know?
And your supporters, your friends, you know, colleagues.
And in saying that, our customers are very close. Everyone that comes here is close. There's a lot of guys that are all mates together, and they go out together, and we sort of look at everyone that comes here like family too, you know?
Yeah. So friends become families.
Definitely.
That's it.
Definitely.
Really. So what do you specialise here at Dahtone Racing?
So 10 years ago, when we first started, the whole dream was to specialise in GTRs. That was it. Skyline GTRs is what I wanted to do. I wanted to have a shop full of them and be working on them every day. So working on GTRs and Skylines in you progress to Nissan Silvias as well. We do Silvias. I've also had a soft spot for Subarus. You know, so we do Subarus as well. All the engine building is done here. I build all the engines the way I want them done. Don't sublet any of that stuff. All the fabrication I do, so we don't have anyone else doing any fab work. I do the electrical as well because that's how I started in the industry, from auto electrical. And any upgrades basically, so we plumb cars front to back. We do all the fab, all the engine building. And yeah, it's everything but dyno tuning basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think about getting a dyno in here?
Oh look, I've got enough work and it's busy enough with me just trying to organise everything and run the business and do the fab and do the engines and all that stuff without trying to learn to tune and all that. I've got, you know, Mixed Motorsport does the majority of my tuning, Devious Tuning as well does it. So those guys, I trust them. I've got plenty of faith in them to tune my cars. And you know, no question. So I just let them do their job, I do mine, and everything works. It's worked like that for a long time now, so there's no point changing it.
Okay. So is it just RB engines you specialise in, or is it other sort of manufacturers as well?
No, so we obviously, like you said, RBs are 90% of the work we do. We do a lot of SRs too. And then, you know, a bit of Subaru stuff engine-wise. Starting to do a little bit of LS and 2J as well.
I saw the 2J in the back,
So, you know, it's a bit of a conflict of interest.
Exactly.
2J, but
exactly, people are going to be mad about that. So what's your favourite engine? Obviously RB will be your favourite engine.
RB's my favourite.
So would you be a 2J boy, or is it going to be RBs altogether?
No, look, end of the day for me and for most of the guys that come here, GTRs are king. So 2J's great, don't get me wrong.
Well, you think the RB's the best.
Look, the actual design of the 2J is great. Every problem with the RB has been, you know, fixed with the 2J. So, you know, but in saying that, it's just Nissan's in my heart, and I've always, you know.
So it's your favourite car, pretty much.
It is.
That's it.
Yeah, like I said, the GTRs are king for me.
That's it. Exactly. That's it. So what are the other products you use as well then? What products do you use?
We've built good relationships with a lot of the, you know, top brands in this industry. You know, I like to stick with local product.
So Australian-owned
companies, yeah. So Nitto Performance Engineering, all our pistons, rods, crankshafts. You know, no questions asked. Haltech ECUs. To me, I know everyone's going to go on about all the other brands, but to me, I can't ask for anything more from those guys. The support's great, the product's great, everything works. Then Turbo Smart, you know, blow-off valves, fuel pressure rigs, wastegates, all that kind of stuff. Local again, they're only up the road. I like everything to be close. It helps me. Plasma Man as well. They look after us a lot. They, you know, always helping us out with little stupid ideas that I've got, and so their intercoolers, plenums, throttle bodies, fuel rods, all that kind of stuff we use from Plasma Man, and we've got good relationships with these guys. You know.
I also see the Platinum Racing products as well.
Definitely, Platinum Racing as well keeps, like, their trigger kits and braces, coil kits as well. They're on all our engines basically. So yeah, it helps keep the RBs together. So
keep everything local. You support your local manufacturers. To keep their name out.
Yeah, definitely. And look, end of the day, it's about dealing with the people and what it's like to deal with them, and the support. After sales support, to me, is number one. There's nothing worse than buying something and then you can't get a hold of the manufacturer for a week, or you're dealing with ridiculous time differences, and you can't get a yes or a no, or a, you know, do this or do that. So using local, one, we support the local, we support the economy. You know? And two, it helps us because we can get resolutions done faster.
Well, the auto industry would grow because there's more local things to buy.
Definitely. Look, in Australia we build some of the best things in the world. As far as I'm concerned, we build some of the best cars in the world. And our products, you can see it. Guys in the States use products from Australia.
Using Haltech now in the States.
Of course, you know. I know Platinum sends, you know, heaps of his braces overseas. You know, his coil kits, trigger kits, everything. Everyone's raving on about his stuff. Nitto parts all over the world. You know, so it clearly doing something right for all these other people, you know, in foreign countries to be using our stuff. We predominantly build street cars.
Okay.
So, you know, all our cars are designed so that you can get in it, put the aircon on, and go wherever you want to go. Comfort, give it a boot.
That's it.
You know, go through twisties or whatever you want to go.
So you want them street reliable.
100%.
You can drive them every day in and out
100%.
and not even worry about it.
I'm not interested in slapping up a car that's just going to go to the track and do one pass and then come apart. Like some guys like that, I'm not interested.
Yeah.
I like to see my cars used. The cars that I build, I like to see the guys drive them. You know, some of our guys are doing 300-400 Ks just on a weekend.
Yeah.
You know, overnight, like in one night they're doing 300 kilometers. You know, driving around everywhere. You know, so that's what I enjoy. Other guys want drag cars, that's great. You know, but for us, that's street cars where it's at.
Okay, so this question might be for some of the viewers. So if somebody came in with their RB in stock that wanted quick power, what do you go to mods to get them a little bit more off stock?
Look, the problem with RBs, oil control. Everyone knows it. If you don't know it, you're going to find out pretty soon after playing with it. My biggest concern about guys that want to modify their cars is they don't address oil control. So, you know, sumps, enlarged sumps, baffles, oil pumps are terrible. Things like that need to be addressed first. I always recommend guys with GTRs, first things first, let's address these issues, fix these problems, then go from there. So some guys want to stick with twin turbos, that's great, bolt-ons, off you go, you know, 350, 400 kilowatts, whatever.
Yeah.
In my opinion, a nice single turbo setup is the way to go. You know, you don't have to build your bottom end if you want to make 400, 450 reliably. And it's not cheap, but it's not like going and spending 30 grand on a motor, 40 grand on a motor, then getting all your bolt-ons.
Yeah.
You know, so something simple, you know, medium frame bolt-on turbo, good ECU, flex fuel, which is always good. You know,
Yeah.
E85 is the way to go.
Yeah.
You know, you're not just putting, you're turning it up, but you're not. It's not like when it's on 98. It's a big difference.
Yeah.
So they're my sort of first mods that I think people should do. And then from there, if they want to go to the next level, is build an engine, gearbox, all that kind of stuff, and then put a bigger turbo or whatever, and make, you know, start pushing your 500, 600 kilowatts street car, you know.
But if someone's on a budget, so it will be, if it's a budget build, intercooler, turbo, probably the main go.
The factory intercooler is not too bad on a GTR. You know, an upgrade is always better.
Yeah.
So, you know, plasma end 76mm, bolt straight on, done. You know, a set of upgraded turbos, you know, bolt-ons, put them on, injectors, pump, computer.
That's it, and then you're
that's it.
fine,
Like, a lot of people were happy with that.
Yeah.
You know, it's enough power.
Exactly,
You
yeah.
know, if you're putting, say, you know, a set of bolt-ons on E85, you know, you can still make around the 400 kilowatt mark safely.
Yeah.
But in saying that, I still recommend, you know, doing the sump baffles, billet set oil pump gears as a bare minimum.
Yeah.
You know?
So get the oil side first, get circulation first before you do anything else.
Get the oil system under control.
Yeah.
Because regardless, I don't care how much power you put in it, if your oiling system is not under control,
You're going to blow them out.
that's it. And that's what they do.
Yeah.
GTRs do it.
There's no oil.
Yeah, there's no question about it. So yeah, it's just how it is, unfortunately.
So what does the future hold for Dahtone Racing then?
To be honest, I didn't even expect it to get to this. It was always meant to be just me working, happy days. Demand got too much. Customers waiting too long. I felt bad. The customers weren't sitting on my head or anything like that. They understood, you know, you come somewhere and they work on your car. You know, you don't have 10 different employees doing different things. And so, you know, people were starting to wait. You know, cars, you had to wait 12 months to book a car in. You know, I wasn't happy with that. And people weren't happy with that because their expectations change over that period of time. So we got to this point. Where it goes from here, I can't see it getting too much bigger than this. I couldn't control it, to be honest. I like to work on everything. I don't want to have cars come in and then go and I haven't touched them. I'm not about that. So I think where it's at now is we're at a good size. It's manageable without getting out of control, and I'm really surprised it actually got to this point, to be honest.
So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. I am Andy from Onboost TV. This is Anthony from Dahtone Racing. Thank you for watching the show. We'll see you next time. That's it, done. I hectic.
days.
Happy days.